speaking of Disney, on Disney Plus, Adrian, Ironheart is set to premiere June 24th. So Ironheart series.
Oh, the series.
You wouldn't know because they haven't fucking said it. If I didn't tell you, I had no idea.
It'll just show up on the streaming service one day, right?
Exactly. But this is another piece of scuttlebutt, Adrian, is that people are saying that there's no marketing for Ironheart. Now, this one I kind of agree with. There hasn't been any.
Right.
Now, I also know that you got to market one thing at a time, right? You can't be marketing Thunderbolts and then Ironheart. So I think maybe this window was a little too tight. They probably should have, rethought that a little bit. But
well, at the very least, they could have been promoting it on whatever streaming service they're going to put it on. Because they do have things like I see stuff now about what's the guy he's going to play the crazy superhero with the eagle.
With the eagle.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. Cena, John Cena.
Oh, yeah, Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yep.
So that's coming in fucking August.
Right.
And they already promoting
all kinds of shit.
Right,
yep.
they're already promoting that. Yep. So
yeah. So
what's with the clock?
Huh? I was giving you some time, dude. You never know what I have over here, right? Adrian. Well, I missed out. There's plenty of opportunities where you're gathering your thoughts, and I'm like, I should have fucking pressed it. So I can't help myself, So, anyways, but this show is set to premiere June 24th, and Dominique Thorne, who plays Riri Williams, actually said that she spoke to Robert Downey Jr. about this because this is kind of like, her taking his mantle of that type of character, right? Now, in the comics, these characters are tied together because
kind of like a Spider-Man mentorship thing.
Exactly. That storyline is similar to Riri and Tony in the comics in a way. But anyways, this is what she had to say. She said, Robert Downey Jr. and I spoke just after we wrapped, and he shared some very lovely words about my journey. He told me how excited he was and that he was rooting for it too. I literally got 2 thumbs up. It's really reassuring to know that you're not embarrassing Iron Man. So, I don't think Robert Downey's blowing smoke up her ass. I think he probably would just, if it was bad, probably just wouldn't say anything. Right. But hey, it got his cosign for what it's worth.
I think that's cool, dude. Yeah. It's like Schwarzenegger passing the torch to The Rock, right?
Yep.
But so it's like a off-screen mentorship about a role, this particular role, and the journey that Robert Downey Jr. went through playing Iron Man. I think that's cool as hell, dude.
And we don't know a whole lot about Riri in the MCU yet because she was just like a sideline character in Wakanda Forever.
Right.
So we saw a little bit of she was up in Boston for school and she had this whole garage where she's building this Iron Man suit or this Ironheart suit or whatnot. But we don't know much about her origin, how she even got there. She's actually from Chicago in the comics. So this is what we know about her from the comics. She's a super genius, of course, right? She's from Chicago. She reverse engineered her own Iron Man suit while studying at MIT. And her first appearance was in 2016 in Invincible Iron Man. She's 15-year-old prodigy. Her father was killed in a drive-by, and her best friend and stepfather were later gunned down. So she a lot of tragic losses around her. Built her first suit with scraps. She was inspired by Tony Stark. She eventually got upgraded tech from Tony Stark. And she actually takes on the Ironheart name after Tony falls into a coma post-Civil War II. So he does, I guess, kind of mentor her in the comics. And it's almost like the Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, she became that iron whatever person for, the team or whatnot.
Got it.
She worked with Young Avengers, S.H.I.E.L.D., the whole deal. So, a little different in the MCU, but I wonder how much of that they're going to, keep, like the tragic backstory, father being gunned down from Chicago. So I would imagine this show is probably going to show more of her roots, not her off in college, but we'll see.
Right.
How'd you like what you saw from her in Wakanda Forever?
My lens was so tinted by the sister taking over the Black Panther role that I really didn't even pay attention to her. I like the little cameo that she got in the garage, and they kind of launched the suit from there. But outside of that, I couldn't pay attention because I was just distracted by the nonsense of this other bullshit.
Yes. She was created by Brian Michael Bendis, You probably don't recognize the name, do you?
I do not.
Okay, well, I'll tell you some things that he wrote that you definitely recognize some of these. One we just read not too long ago, House of M.
Yep.
So he wrote that whole storyline. He wrote New Avengers from 2005 to 2010. He wrote Secret Invasion back in 2008. The whole Alias line with Jessica Jones, which I've not read that, but I have one of the comics. My dumbass bought. I was like, oh, this looks good, and I bought like volume 3. And you're supposed to start at volume 1 usually.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, so I haven't read it yet. And then he had a Daredevil run from 2001 to 2006. But so talented,
that's
writer.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was the one that created this character. So
I mean, if you're writing for more than a couple of years, dude, I mean,
you're good.
You're good.
Yeah, and that's what, dude. I can't wait to go down that Secret Road journey and get your reaction to a lot of this stuff. Because speaking of that, Jonathan Hickman wrote these lines, dude, from like 2009, started on Fantastic Four, and Secret Wars came out in 2015. He went from Fantastic Four to then doing the main Avengers line, the new Avengers line, and then Secret Wars. The dude was writing for fucking years, bro.
Right.